opposing gloves here, and I'm going to show you how to take a kick drum in a track and using a sub generator, take your kick drum from this kind of a sound to this kind of a sound. So this isn't something you'd want to do on necessarily every kick. This is really to just reinforce kicks. Very useful for acoustic recordings where the kick drum just lacks that extra low end punch that you're looking for. The old school way of dealing with that would be to grab a sine wave generator to generate sub frequencies, and then you'd side chain it in and mix it in to add that needed low end. And so this is the Denise Audio's latest creation, the sub generator. And it does this job, and it's a lot faster because it'll detect and do all the side chaining and all that stuff for you. They've also got a really nifty replace option. So normally, right, you'd mix it in. Well, this will just simply filter it out and replace it with the low end sub that you want to do. So it actually is quite a bit cleaner in a lot of regards. So let's go ahead and just dive right into this thing. So this track itself, if you're curious, was made in a live stream. If you'd like to go and hear it, let me go ahead and unsell it. So I always get yelled at for not playing the track. So if you want, you can go find the live stream. We're going to be focusing here on the kick drum, obviously. So, all right, diving right in. So all you got to do, in fact, let's just remove this and do it from scratch because it's that easy. We're going to grab a sub generator, plop that on there. So when you start off, yeah, it's going to have, let's mute this for now. It's going to have that lovely 80 hertz sound. And notice that it's replacing everything below. So the kick sounds quite a bit thinner. If you'd rather mix it in, you can turn off replace and you keep the low end. I'm going to leave it on because I actually really like it. We're going to make it mono. Everything below this is going to be mono. So we're just going to turn that way up, and we're going to bring down the frequency. So there's two frequency modes. There's a note mode, so you can keep your kick in the key of your song, which is really handy. Or there's the hertz mode, whatever floats your boat. So we've already got a way bigger kick. Now it's got a ton of low end, so we could use a high pass filter, or we could bring the dance up to sort of control the envelope a bit better. And we also have a rise and fall, so we can bring the fall down to tighten it up a bit. And we could also solo this to hear what it's doing. That's what it's adding to the sound. We have a long rise time, a short rise time. If you want more punch, you're going to want a shorter rise time. I like the shorter fall, kind of fits better with this track instead of that long thing I had before. And we could try mixing it in as well. So we could turn this off. So if we were to supplement it this way, could mix it in higher or lower, however you'd like to go about it. I'm going to go with replace. And then you have a couple options that you would kind of expect. Like you have some gain staging stuff, mix control, fall control, the filters, of course. And then you also have input output. And that's it. That's the sub generator plugin. There's a couple other bells and whistles it can do, and you could use it for more than just beefing up a kick. But this is by far the #1 application I'd grab it for. Wish I had had this when I was doing a lot of acoustic mixing. Would have made my life a bit easier than manually setting all this up, because it's all basically in one little nice package. There's a bunch of other examples on the website too if you'd like to see other things it can be used for. I'm just showing this because this is how I will typically use a plugin of this nature. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Subscribe and hit that bell icon for future videos. And have a blessed day.